What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I got some news up here, man. I seen this yesterday, and this right here is it's bad. It's another case of the young in America eating the old. You see this guy up here? This sideshow Bob looking dude is 26 years old, believe it or not. This guy's name is Derico Montrez Hill, 26 years old. And this story's out of Orange County, Florida. So what is that? I don't know if that's Orlando, Central Florida, but shout out either way. This guy has been arrested for being a serial stalker of elderly women, and he's doing it in the most sick way. Take a look at this story, and we're going to just come back and talk about it because, I'm going to try to hold my composure in this, but this is really bad, and this is something that's increasing out here, that's flying under the radar that a lot of people aren't talking about. Elderly abuse and just sick crimes against the elderly in this country, whether they protected in an old folks' home or not. This guy is as sick as they get. Take a look at this.
Police say he's a serial stalker who preyed on the elderly. After weeks of attacks, his bold behavior becomes his downfall.
Here is that suspect being walked into the Orange County Jail. He's accused of attacking two elderly women over the past few weeks. Thanks for joining us. I'm Marlisa Goldsmith.
And I'm Luann Sorrell. He was arrested last night after allegedly lurking around an assisted living facility. Deputies say this all started back on April 15th when 26-year-old Derico Hill tried to sexually assault a 76-year-old woman in the Orwin Manor neighborhood. Then 2 weeks later, they say he tried to do the same thing to a 90-year-old woman at the Harbor Chase Assisted Living Facility in Dr. Phillips. And that is where Fox 35's Caroline Coles is live tonight. So, Caroline, deputies say that victim actually helped them find the suspect.
That's right. Good evening to you both. She was adamant that the person who did this to her was captured immediately. And deputies, officials, people investigating this said they did not rest until they found out who did this. It was a quiet night at the senior living facility in Dr. Phillips until a 90-year-old woman allegedly saw a man standing in her closet. Deputies say she was watching Jeopardy when the man exposed himself, pushed her to the floor, and tried to undress her. But she fought back and he ran. She crawled to her bathroom and pulled her emergency cord. It allegedly took 20 minutes for a staff member to respond and call 911. That was on April 29th. When deputies showed up, the suspect was gone. And for weeks, they searched for him.
The victim in this case was incredibly helpful.
And on May 20th, they arrested 26-year-old Derico Hill, who they say confessed to this attack.
The sheriff's office received another call for a suspicious person at the Brookdale assisted living facility based off of the amount of times that this subject had been seen at that location or possibly seen at that location. Deputies made a expedited response.
Investigators say Hill had been spotted near the Brookdale Senior Center just 2 miles away from Harbor Chase.
So when deputies arrived on scene, they saw him on property, attempted to make contact with him, but he took flight upon sight of them, tried to run. Short foot pursuit ensued, and then he was eventually secured.
Once in custody, deputies brought Hill in for questioning. That's when they realized he was also a suspect in another case where a 76-year-old woman was attacked in her home in Orlando.
No elderly person should have to live in fear that they're going to be attacked in their home, no less. So when we get these types of cases, we will investigate them to every extent possible.
Now, deputies tell me that the suspect is now facing charges in both cases. Meanwhile, they're urging families just to always stay alert no matter where you're at. Reporting live tonight in Orange County, I'm Caroline Coles, Fox 35 News.
Caroline, thank you. As we just told you, that suspect is also accused of trying to sexually attack a 76-year-old woman in Orlando last month. That attack happened 2 weeks before Harbor Chase. After those two attacks, deputies say Hill was seen at Brookdale Assisted Living Facility in in the Dr. Phillips area 3 times. They say he was hanging around the area, and staff found him walking around inside that facility as well. Brookdale says no residents or staff were harmed. But they did send us a statement reading in part, quote, "We are grateful for the quick action of our staff and by the Orange County Sheriff's Department. Incidents like this are unsettling, and we take them very seriously. The safety and well-being of our residents and staff remain our highest priority," end quote.
All right, guys, that's the story of this guy, Derico Hill. And he need to be shown in the bottom of the ocean somewhere. That's a sickness. I mean, for real, that is a sickness of the mind to do some type of stuff like this. I'm going to tell you another thing, too. I think there are a lot of younger people out here that have elderly fetishes. For real. With a lot of this adult material they have out here now, in the past 10, 15 years, that portray older women as sex-starved and wanting sex and all this kind of crazy stuff, this scenario type of adult material, is warping the minds of young people. Ain't no damn way this guy feels that comfortable to walk into an old folks home, walk into somebody's room and attempt to violate them. What they said, a woman was 90 years old, 80 years old, I can't remember. But either way, it's still too old to be for some young guy to go in there and try to force himself on somebody, be it a man or a woman. Then he was at another place following people and they caught him there doing the same thing. You walk up in these establishments where these people pay thousands of dollars a month to just live in their twilight years, and here you come with the rest of your life ahead of you, going in there like the Hamburglar, trying to give somebody pickle action. It's crazy. It's growing. And that's the thing, it's growing. You can never look at a person and tell what they're thinking. But a lot of people got thoughts in their heads right now that walk by us every day without us even knowing, of ill intentions, and anybody can be a target. Whether it's a robbery, an assault of a sexual nature like this, or just somebody just wanting to target somebody to see how it is to take a life. Man, we need a radical shift in this country, the way people see each other, man. We do. I'm at a loss for words for this. Just got in here from work. I'm at a loss for words for this. The first video of me getting back here, and I can't even talk about this. This is the type of stuff take your breath away. Look at this guy. Look at him. What type of upbringing did he have growing up the way he thought this was acceptable? We already know he got a negative mindset or a goofy mindset to do that type of stuff, to target old people. Let me tell you something. I love my grandmother to death. May she rest in peace. And a lot of you do too. It's bad enough to have to put your family member in a home where, you know, they're confined because they can't take care of themselves, only to have some demon from the outside come in, risking his freedom to go through security and walk around and target these people. It's bull crap. Another thing is, it said it took 19 minutes for that woman to get help, for them to react. She had to crawl on her hands and knees or her body to get to the bathroom to pull the emergency thing in the bathroom, and it took them 19 minutes to respond. Disgraceful. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I told you before, when we clean this thing up, if they ever decide to clean this thing up, a lot of people gotta go. One at a time, and he can start from in front of the line. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.